Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As you guys saw in the title, we're going to be using the Style Factor Edge Booster Stronghold Styling Gel in this video for a wash and go. I'm going to be reviewing this gel for you guys. I posted a poll on both Instagram and on here to see if you guys wanted to see this first or the Curls Poppin' Pineapple video first, and you guys chose this gel first. So that's what we're gonna be doing. So I saw Kimberly Sherrill use this gel and she loved her results. So I picked mine up from my local beauty supply store for $12.99, and I did pick up the pineapple scent. My beauty supply store had the peach scent and the blueberry scent as well. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and jump right into the video. So here's what the gel looks like. The blueberry one is in a blue container and the peach one was in a peach colored container. And it has a lid on the inside that has a little spoon on it. We will not be using that in this video. I will be using my fingers. And the gel smells exactly like pineapples. It smells so good. And here's what the texture looks like. It's like a jelly-like consistency. Well, it seems like it when you shake it, but no, it's pretty thick. That is pretty thick. Like I said, Kim loved her results and it came out gorgeous as usual. All of her wash and goes do. I've already applied my leave-in products. I use the Camille Rose Lavender Collection leave-in conditioner and the Diva Curl Be leave-in. So I'm gonna go ahead and wet the section down. As usual, this is just warm water. So on the side it says Stronghold and High Shine with natural tea seed oil. And it actually has the scientific name for tea seed oil, but I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that. And it says it has a hold power of 5. And on the container, 5 is the highest hold level. And it says no alcohol formula. It is 16.9 ounces. It says the Edge Booster Stronghold Styling Gel with natural tea seed oil creates high shine, moisturizing and textured natural look, also long lasting and has a strong hold, and the directions tell you to rub a small amount into hands, apply evenly on dry or damp hair, and then style as desired. Dry or damp hair? That's interesting. So I know Edge Booster has an edge control. I've personally never used it, but a lot of people seem to like it a lot. So that's probably why they came out with the gel, because everybody loved their edge control so much. So I'm gonna take a small amount. My hair is wet, not damp, so we'll see. Oh, this feels really good going on. A lot of slip seems like. Okay. Yeah, it has a lot of slip, which I am loving so far. Now this product does not have tea, which is the ingredient that a lot of you guys don't like. That is in Wetline Extreme and Eco Styler Gel, so there's that, but it's also more expensive than both of those gels. Like I said, it's $12.99 and you get 16.9 ounces versus Wetline, which is like $3, and you get like 38 ounces. And Eco Styler, I think the most expensive one is like $7, and I think that's the Eco Styler Gold Gel. And you get 16 ounces with that too, so. We'll see. I'm really interested in seeing my results because of how good Kim's results came out. I've been preferring more fluffy wash and goes nowadays, so I've been avoiding using gels, so we'll see how I feel about this. I see why it says to use it on damp hair, because it seems like it's not really, I don't know, it seems like it's kind of just sliding off my hair. It's kind of odd. Okay guys, here's what the section is looking like with the gel applied. I don't feel like I had to use much at all, but it feels like it's coating my hair. Feels kind of weird actually. I don't know. We'll see. I just hope it doesn't leave flakes in my hair because of how it's feeling. Like I said, it does have a really nice slip though, so I do like that about it. But it has like a weird, like, it gives my hair kind of like a weird feeling while it's on there. But it does seem like it is elongating my hair too, so that's a plus. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish applying it to the rest of my head, and I'll come back and show you guys my wet results. Okay y'all, here are my wet results. Okay, so a few things that I noticed. I didn't have to use much of the gel at all. As you guys can see, I barely put a dent in it. As I said earlier, it seems like it's going to provide some elongation. I also noticed that the gel seems to encourage curl separation. So instead of my curls being clumped, they seem like really separated. And I also noticed a white residue in my hair. It's primarily towards the roots. There is a bit towards the ends as well, so I'm hoping I don't have any flakes. I don't think Kim had any flakes, so if I do, that probably just means that it doesn't mix well with the products that I use underneath it. But it did feel moisturizing going on to my hair. It kind of feels like, it kind of reminds me of jam. I know that's weird, but yeah, that's kind of what it reminds me of. It has like a jam-like consistency. I told y'all it felt like weird when I was putting it on my hair. It felt like it was coating my hair more so than penetrating it, or you know, like how an Eco Style or a Wetline gel would do. Just like, I don't know, it's weird. But I'm gonna go ahead and sit under my hooded dryer, and I will come back to you guys with my dry and hopefully flake-free results. All right guys, here are my results before I stretch my hair. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and stretch my hair. It doesn't really need it for length. As you guys can see, it did dry elongated as I predicted, but I do feel that stretching my hair helps my hair to fall better. Recently, I've been stretching my hair without heat because it's springtime, and so the humidity is really high here in Florida, so I figure why even bother stretching my hair with heat if it's just gonna shrink back up anyway. So the video on how I stretch my hair without heat should be up sometime after this video goes up, probably. If it's up before, I'll link it up in the cards, but if not, just keep an eye out for that if you're interested. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and stretch my hair, and I will come back and show you my results after stretching and give you my final thoughts on the gel. All right, y'all, here is my hair after stretching and picking it a bit. So as far as how I feel about the gel, I will start with the things that I like. I do really like how my hair looks. I'm loving the volume that I'm getting on day one. It looks really good. And as I told you guys when I was applying it to my hair, it seems to encourage curl separation. And as you can see, my curls are super separated. And I personally am someone who likes for my curls to be separated, more so than clumped. So I did enjoy that as well. And like I told you guys earlier, it did give my hair some elongation even before stretching my hair. So I really liked those things about the gel. Now for some other things that I noticed, as I told you guys, I did have some white residue while I was applying the gel to my hair, and I did end up having flakes. I do have flakes. I'm not sure if they are picking up on camera. I don't think they are, but I have flakes throughout the entirety of my hair, not just at my roots. My roots have more of the residue and it's more white in some areas towards my roots, but throughout my hair I do have flakes, and they are the flakes that end up on your clothes and everything too. So that I was not happy about. I'm not happy about the flakes. You can see them in my hair in person. I can see them, but I'm not going to be restyling my hair just because of the flakes. They're not horrible, but they are definitely noticeable. They can be seen. So I do have flakes, which, you know, I wasn't happy with that, but what can you do? So apparently the gel didn't mix well with the leave-in products that I used in my hair. And also I told you guys that the gel felt like it was kind of coating my strands when I was applying it to my hair, so that may have also contributed to the flakes and residue that I had. So I did want to go ahead and just compare this gel to Wetline and Eco gels a bit, just based off of some things that I've noticed, and based off of me having used those gels as well. So I've never gotten flakes with Wetline gel with anything that I've used with it, so there's that. With Eco, there are certain ones that I've gotten flakes with a couple times, but not very many that I can remember. My favorite Eco styler gels, which are Eco Gold, the Eco Pink, which is the curling wave, and the Eco Sport gel, which is the blue gel. I've never gotten flakes with any of those gels. As I mentioned, as you can see too, I do have volume on day one with this gel, which is something that I do not get with Wetline. My hair is flat on day one with Wetline, so I will say that Wetline is quite a bit heavier on the hair than this gel is. Y'all know I have fine strands, and fine strands are easily weighed down by heavy products. Wetline is a heavy product, and if I use too much of that, I can look like I'm bald headed and like I don't have any hair at all. But this product is not heavy at all. It's pretty lightweight. It seems heavy when it's going on to the hair, but once the hair is dry, as you guys can see, it's not heavy at all, because if it was heavy, my hair would have been weighed down because of my strands being fine. So that's the difference between this and Wetline. I do prefer that aspect of this gel over Wetline, definitely, when it comes to you know, day one volume. I don't like my hair being flat, and I told you guys that recently I've been going more for fluffy wash and goes, because only keep my washing goes for about 4 or 5 days. Now I wash my hair every 4 or 5 days at this point, so I like for my hair to start off bigger and not gradually have to get bigger because I'm not keeping it as long. With Eco Styler, my hair isn't super flat on day one, but it's not this voluminous either, so this has both of those gels beat in the volume department, in my opinion. Now, as far as elongation is concerned, the Wetline gel does give me elongation as well. I think they were probably about the same in that area. Eco Styler doesn't really typically give me much elongation based off of the ones that I've tried, so I'd say this gel, the Style Factor gel and the Wetline gel, are about neck and neck as far as elongation is concerned. Now, as far as the cast that this gel left in my hair, I left a super hard cast in my hair. The cast on the ends of my hair was pretty easy to scrunch out. I just took some oil like I normally do and scrunched it into my ends, and the cast broke up pretty easily on my ends. But the cast at my roots was very much so hard. It was a hard cast, and I had to work to get that cast out. I don't know if y'all can tell, I do have some frizz around my root area, and that is just from me trying to get some of that cast out, and it's still there. It's not completely gone at all. I do still have that cast in certain areas of my head, so I wasn't really a fan of that. I noticed that that is something that the Wetline has in common with this gel, that super hard cast that is kind of hard to get out. It was easier for me to break the cast with this gel on the ends of my hair than it was with Wetline, but as far as that cast on my root area, I'll say this gel and the Wetline gel are neck and neck, so I was not a fan of that. I don't like for there to be a super hard cast like that towards the roots of my hair. I just feel like it, it could possibly break my hair off up there, so I'm not a fan. Don't like that. I've never had that issue with Eco Styler gels. Normally they dry pretty crunchy, and I'm able to easily break the cast, and that's how I prefer for my gels to work for me personally. I like for the cast to be easily broken. I don't like to leave gel casts in my hair like that. So yeah, in that department I definitely prefer Eco Styler gels, one of the ones that I mentioned to you guys. And another thing, when I was actually scrunching out the crunch in my hair, my hands were feeling kind of sticky to the touch. It was odd, but I feel like that's because, like I told you guys, it did feel like it was coating my hair. So when I went to touch my hair, it was kind of like transferring to my hands. So it did. There was a sticky like residue on my hands. My hair feels soft, so my hair is not sticky at all. It is soft once I broke the cast anyway. But that is something that I felt on my hands, and I just wanted to let y'all know that. Now, like I said, my hair is soft and it is moisturized. I do feel like it could be a bit more moisturized, so I don't think this gel is moisturizing in my personal opinion. It says it's moisturizing, but I think you do need to use a leave-in underneath it. I don't think it would be moisturizing enough to use on its own, and that's just, based off of my personal opinion right now and me feeling my hair. Y'all know I use a leave-in conditioner in it, so it's moisturized, but it doesn't feel like super moisturized. And if this gel was moisturizing, I do feel like it would be more moisturized than it is now, seeing as I did use a leave-in conditioner underneath it. And as far as how my hair feels, I prefer how my hair feels with either of the Eco Styler gels I've mentioned to you guys over both the Style Factor gel that I used here and the Wetline gel. I just feel like my hair feels much better when I use one of those 3 gels over the Wetline or the Style Factor gel. And as far as the smell of the gel is concerned, it did not linger in my hair, which is unfortunate because you guys know I did really like how it smells. Even when I was applying it to my hair, it was very faint. You couldn't really smell it much, so I kind of figured it wouldn't linger. My hair doesn't smell like that. It doesn't smell like much of anything right now, actually. So yeah, the smell of this gel does not linger, and that is the same for the Wetline gel. That smell does not linger as well. The Eco Styler Gold gel does linger a bit, but I really like how that smells, so I like that. Eco Styler Sport and Pink gels don't linger either. So just based off of my first impressions of this gel, I do like it better than Wetline, and I would reach for this over my Wetline gel. in my personal opinion. And I think it just comes down to your personal preference and how you like for your hair to look. And like I said, I prefer for my hair to have volume on day one, some type of volume on day one, and Wetline does not give me that. So I would definitely prefer this gel to Wetline. They do have quite a few similarities, as I've already told you guys, but as far as which one I'd reach for, I would definitely reach for the Style Factor over my Wetline. But when it comes to this gel or my Eco Styler gels, either the Eco Styler Gold, Pink, or Sport Gel, I would prefer my Eco Styler gels to this gel just because I prefer how they apply to my hair and I prefer how they make my hair feel over this gel. So that is just something I want to let you guys know. But if you guys are interested in trying this gel, I think you should just go ahead and give it a try. It does have a strong hold, like it says. I haven't even worn it throughout the week, and I can tell you right now that it has a strong hold just based off of that cast it left in my hair. So I definitely do see this lasting me throughout the week, and I will come back probably and update you on like my day 3 results. But I already know it's gonna last. So I do agree that this has a strong hold, and like I said earlier, it doesn't have the ingredient T in it like the Wetline and the Eco Styler gels. And I know some of you guys are trying to, you know, avoid that ingredient, and you don't use the Wetline or Eco Styler gel because of that ingredient being in there. So you will pay extra for this gel. It doesn't have the T, but it is more expensive than both the Wetline and Eco Styler gels. So yeah, like I said, if you're interested in trying it, I think you should, you know, go ahead and give it a go and see how you like it. Now personally, I may use this again if I want my hair to have more hold than I'm able to get from my cream wash and goes. Then I would probably reach for this because it does still give me that fluffy, voluminous wash and go on day 1, but it gives me that additional hold. But I'll probably go in with either a cream-based moisturizer underneath it or my Jane Carter Nourish and Shine on top of my leave-in conditioner to help prevent some of that cast that it gives, because I'm not a fan of that on my roots at all. But yeah, like I said, if I need more hold than one of my creams can give me, then I maybe would use this gel again. But I don't think I really need that because y'all know I love my TG and it gives me hold and it's a cream. But I do like my results. I do like how my hair looks, so I'll have to experiment more to see what I could do to help prevent that cast with this gel. Would I repurchase this gel? Just based off of my first impressions, as of right now, I would say no. I would not repurchase this gel, and that's because, like I said, I do like it, but I don't love it. And for me to pay $10 plus for any product, I need to really like the product. And right now, I'm just like so. I love my results. I love how my hair looks, but I already told you guys the things about this gel that I wasn't really a fan of. So after using it more, we'll see if that changes. But as of right now, I'm gonna say no, I would not repurchase it. Okay, y'all, here are my day 3 results. So my hair still looks pretty good, but it feels dry at this point. Like, not super dry, but it feels pretty dry. And it's only day 3, so I'm definitely going to be redoing my hair tomorrow. But yeah, I wasn't even gonna come back in and say anything to y'all. I was just gonna show y'all my day 3 results, but I want to let y'all know how my hair is feeling just so you guys have a heads up. It could be just, how the gel reacted with the products that I used, or the gel could be somewhat drying, so I don't know. I'm just gonna have to play with the gel a bit more to see if that's the case. I would definitely recommend using something that is pretty moisturizing underneath it if you plan on and giving this gel a try. But yeah, that's all guys. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comment section below as usual. And also let me know if you guys have tried this gel or if you plan to try this gel. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.